It's almost like one of those like viral challenges where you like give something up or do something like that, but there's just a religious focus to it.
There's definitely the misconception that Ramadan is a diet plan. Although intermittent fasting is a thing now, Ramadan has been around much longer. And it's not a diet plan, it's more of a spiritual plan. Ramadan is the holy month when Muslims believe the Quran was revealed. So as a Muslim, I believe in the 5 pillars, which calls Muslims to fast from sunup to sundown for 30 days straight.
Lent reflects Jesus Christ's journey into the wilderness or desert for 40 days. It's a time where Christians usually give something up or take something on in the spirit of discipline leading up to the Easter holiday. My name is Grant Tubles.
My name is Ayan Omar.
I'm Christian, and this is how I observe Lent.
I am a Muslim who observes Ramadan. I wake up an hour before sunrise. I open the fridge. I try to get my protein, my fluids in. And after I have my breakfast at 4 o'clock in the morning, I wash up for prayer.
So for Lent, I have rededicated myself to getting up early, taking care of my prayer and meditation before the start of the day.
As a Muslim, I pray 5 times a day, and I remember that there are other Muslims who are also participating in the same act at that exact time. That 5 minutes that I get to spend with God just gives me an opportunity to reflect, to meditate, and in essence, to walk out of a prayer feeling lighter.
Personally, it puts me in a place of gratitude and just hopefulness for what I can accomplish throughout the day. So I decided to give up social media for Lent, and I'd say that that's been especially hard because social media is like kind of the only way you can reach certain people. I'm not doing this perfectly, but I also try to drop my phone and then go for a walk. You're just doing a test run to see if your life improves or if you feel different by giving something up or trying something new.
So giving up food, water, and entertainment, I have an opportunity to regain some discipline and think consciously about the people who live across the world, who live in unfortunate realities. Giving to charity, whether it's in financial or just volunteer time, is so important to the month of Ramadan as well.
Service is also a very significant part of Lent. So what I do is volunteer at First Nations Kitchen, which is a community meal program in South Minneapolis.
You don't know who's coming over for iftar dinner. It's exciting. There's that message of solidarity and thoughtful approach to the larger community that's so important for the month of Ramadan.
Valuing service because of my religion and because of traditions like Lent is what has inspired me to be a part of this community and therefore doing the work that I'm doing. Lent, I think, was extra hard this year just because it feels like our whole lives are kind of almost Lenten. We've given up so much. So knowing that my housemates have also given up things or taken on things for Lent, it just feels like more of a community that we're all doing this thing together.
The Muslim community gives me motivation to keep going. There are people who are praying and meditating and reflecting for the sake of justice, love, faith, and hope. And it definitely sets the tone for me for the rest of the year.
The practice of abstaining from something or taking something challenging on is discipline at its core. Especially with this holiday, that totally emanates into like every other part of my life.
So much of Ramadan is definitely an opportunity to regain intentionality and discipline. And I only need those 30 days to revamp, and knowing that I'm not doing it alone just brings a smile to my heart.